I'm gonna take you a tour of a quick build I'm doing. I redid my living room and made it sort of my music room, music studio thing, and I need some stands for studio monitors. I'm making it out of just junk wood I've had around the house. I was fortunate, a neighbor of mine had a paint booth in his garage, and when he ripped it apart, he had a bunch of 2x4s, rough, but nonetheless free, varying sizes. So all the lumber for this was just stuff I had laying around. I have some old plywood, 3/4 inch plywood that I used to build a cabinet that I'm going to use for the base and the stand and the base for this, and then 2x4s as legs and supports. I'm going to stain the legs. I'm going to paint the base and top black to kind of give it a cool aesthetic. So anyway, I'll show you kind of what I'm doing. I already pre-cut all the lumber, so I'm not going to show you the sawing of it. But I will show you the painstaking bit of sanding, prepping, painting, and staining. So sit back and enjoy. So basically here, I'm just running through the grits. I have 3 sanders, electric sanders, and I have them set up at 80 grit, 120 grit, and 220 grit. I'll kind of just start with that 80 grit to hog off a lot of that rough edge stuff, and then usually about the 120 grit that starts to smooth it out, and the 220s just to get it ready to accept stain and paint. I guess it's worth noting too, when I cut this, I used plywood for the base and the top, and then I did use a 3/4 inch round over bit so it wasn't so sharp, and it gives it a little bit of a design. I had to go through and do some of this by hand, and you can see that here, just to kind of finish it up and make it nice and smooth. So this part was a partial fail. I shouldn't have used spray paint. It's a mess. It was windy that day. The pieces got dusty and crap blew into them when the paint was drying. So if I had to do this again, I would just brush this on with a paintbrush and use acrylic paint or something like that, but not spray paint. All right, so I'm gonna want you guys to be able to see this. This is really cool. Once you put the stain on this and it kind of comes in, and then when you do the wipe off. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that part right here. All right, now this is the part that's cool. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? If you can see that or not. From that to that, just beautiful. Anyway, I don't know. I hope you find that as exciting as I do. That's totally fulfilling to me. It makes all the hard work of sanding and doing all that stuff worth it. So let me get the rest of this knocked down. I'll show you what they look like when they're all put together.